of this special occasion.
From the moment you first stepped foot on your Georgia Southern campus, your journey has been anything but ordinary. You've met every challenge, seized every opportunity, reached every milestone, and proved again and again that eagles are built to rise. At Georgia Southern, you've been a part of something bigger, driving innovation, discovering breakthroughs, and asking bold questions that shape the world around us. Beyond the classrooms and labs, you've discovered something just as lasting. Lifelong friendships, unforgettable memories,
One more time!
and a global family of alumni who will always have your back. This is Eagle Nation. Today, you don't just graduate, you take flight. Your degree is a passport to possibility, stamped with determination, with knowledge and heart, and the spirit of freedom who inspires us to soar. It lives on in each of you as you ascend into the future, beyond where you could have imagined. No matter where you land, Eagle Nation stretches far and wide with fellow Eagles ready to connect, collaborate, and celebrate with you. Because the journey doesn't end at commencement. It only changes altitude.
Now, please rise as you are able for the processional.
remain standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang out, the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Well, good morning. I am Kyle Marrero, and I have the distinct honor of serving as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of the faculty, staff, administrators, and especially our class of 2026, I'm proud to welcome you to this spring's commencement ceremony. Let me begin by offering our sincere thanks to Elizabeth Jones. Great job. She was here this morning at 7 a.m. practicing, and she sounded just as good. Great job. To our graduates, congratulations. Today, we recognize and honor your hard work, perseverance, and personal growth throughout your academic journey. The road to this moment has not been without its challenges, and your presence here is a reflection of your dedication, resilience, and strength. You have every reason to be proud, and we are equally proud to celebrate with you here today. So, let us also take a moment to acknowledge those who have supported you along the way. Graduates, it is now time to please turn, wave, and thank your family members who are with you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. Commencement is indeed a meaningful milestone, not only for each of you personally, but for the entire Georgia Southern community. This semester, we are proud to confer degrees upon approximately 4,400 graduates, awarding associate, bachelor's, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we move into our speaker presentations, I'd like to highlight a few items in your program. The members of our platform party are listed on page 18, and on page 9, you'll find our university's values, mission, and vision, foundational commitments that define who we are and why we gather here today. You see, at Georgia Southern University, these values are not simply statements on a page. They are the principles that guide our work and shape our decisions. Every initiative we pursue and every partnership we build is guided by our values: innovation and discovery, mobility, people, academic excellence, collaboration, transparency and integrity, and sustainability. Together, these values form the word impacts, a reminder that our purpose as a university is not only to educate, but to transform lives and strengthen communities. We strive to make a meaningful global difference through you, our students, our faculty, our staff, and alumni, and we are steadfast in our belief that every member of our community plays a role in advancing our mission. Central to that mission is our faculty. These educators and scholars serve as mentors, guides, and sources of inspiration. I know that each graduate here today has a story about a faculty member who challenged them, supported them, or helped them discover new possibilities. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. Graduates, please join me in thanking these dedicated individuals for the role they have played in your success. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. Now it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium a student leader who has been deeply engaged in campus life and dedicated to representing the voices of our students, and tomorrow she will graduate. So please join me in welcoming Ms. Jaya Ewing, President of our Student Government Association, as she offers congratulations to the class of 2026. Jaya?
Good morning, everyone, and most importantly, good morning, graduates. Look around for a moment. This is what achievement looks like. This is what persistence looks like. This is what it looks like when a group of people refuse to give up on themselves. Today is not just about finishing college. It's about everything it took to get here. The growth we did not always notice at the time, the confidence we had to build, the strength we found in moments we did not think we had it. Somewhere along the way, we stopped getting through college and started becoming the people we were meant to be. And that is something worth celebrating. We did not just earn degrees, we built discipline, resilience, and confidence. We proved to ourselves that we can handle more than we once thought possible. Every challenge we faced did not stop us, it prepared us. Every obstacle did not block us, it pushed us forward. And now here we are, stepping into what comes next. Not with fear, but with excitement. Not with doubt, but with confidence. Whether you have a plan or are still figuring out, know one thing for sure, you are ready. Ready for new opportunities, ready for new experiences, ready to keep growing into the people you are becoming. The world we are entering is full of possibilities. It is waiting for people like us, people who have learned how to adapt, persevere, and keep going no matter what. People who are willing to show up, make an impact, and leave things better than they found them. So as we take this next step, let us carry this moment with us. The pride, the lessons, the memories, and the belief that we can do hard things and succeed. Today we celebrate, tomorrow we soar. Congratulations, graduates. You made it, and I cannot wait to see where life takes us next.
Thank you, Jai, and again, congratulations and good luck next year in law school. We're so proud of you. Awesome. Graduates, guests, and friends, it is my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, an alumnus whose career reflects creativity, entrepreneurship, and a willingness to take bold steps. Barry Aldridge is a graduate of Armstrong State University, earning his degree in English literature in 2015. During his time on campus, he was a member of the baseball team and an active student leader serving on the President's Fees Committee and as vice president of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee. Following graduation, Barry joined Fans First Entertainment as an intern with the Savannah Bananas, a team that has become a beloved part of Savannah community. Over the next several years, he played a key role in the organization's growth, serving in leadership positions including Director of Tickets and Vice President. In 2021, Barry shifted his focus to launch Banana Ball, contributing to the development of an innovative new approach to the game. Today, he leads recruiting efforts across the league, overseeing players and coaches and helping shape the future of the sport. In addition to his work in sports, Barry is also a licensed real estate agent, supporting clients across the coastal empire and building a successful business of his own. Barry's journey reflects the value of adaptability, leadership, and embracing new opportunities, qualities that we celebrate today in each of our graduates. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Barry Aldridge.
Good morning, graduates. First off, it's a little quiet. I'd love for you guys to make some noise if you're excited to be here today. Graduates? There we go. Okay. That's what we like to hear. Friends, faculty, family, and the support systems that made this possible today, it is an absolute honor to be here. And graduates, I know we did this once, but let's please give them another round of applause, because without them, we wouldn't be here. Now, as we just mentioned, I do want to say, first off, before I begin, to thank President Marrero, Lee Price, Ava Edwards, and the entire team working behind the scenes. Thank you for this invitation, and on behalf of the class of 2026, we genuinely appreciate the heavy lifting that you've done to get us to this moment. As he mentioned, I did graduate from Armstrong State, and I would be remiss if I didn't honor a few people who shaped my experience through college as well. So President Linda Blyken, VP George Lewis, AD Lisa Sweeney, Associate AD Jennifer Rushton, and coaches Calvin Culberson and Joe Roberts. I would not be here today without these people, and they shaped my time at Armstrong here in Savannah, much the same as a lot of these faculty and staff have shaped your experience today at Georgia Southern. Now, class of 2026, the rest of this is just for you. You've accomplished something incredible, but you've done it during a very strange and chaotic time in history. I'm not breaking any news when I say that we are standing on the edge of a massive change to our jobs, our technology, our society. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how AI is going to change the way we work or influence the job market. I don't know when our national politics will get back to a place of respectful debate and integrity. And I definitely don't have a secret hack or tool that will guarantee you a leg up in your chosen field. But in fact, I think we should be weary of being too certain about almost anything. In a world that wants us to pick a side and never budge, I challenge you to be skeptical, even in your own most passionately held beliefs. That's the only way to keep ourselves in check, and it's the only way to keep ourselves growing. If you find your list of hardline facts getting longer and your willingness to listen getting shorter, please remember these words from Adam Grant. A sign of intellect is the ability to change your mind in the face of new facts. A mark of wisdom is refusing to let the fear of admitting you were wrong stop you from getting it right. So in the spirit of staying open-minded and only sharing what I am certain to be true, I've narrowed it down to this. As you navigate this uncertain world, you are going to need 3 specific types of people. Number 1, you need someone who lifts you up. In the simplest terms, you need someone to make you feel 10 feet tall. You need someone who gives you confidence, affirms your worth, and makes you feel special just by being there. Someone probably pops into your head. For me, it's my cousin Michael. We grew up less than a mile apart, and we've spent countless hours together. Michael's also 4 years older than me, which doesn't sound like a lot right now, but when you're in the 5th grade and he's in high school, you're pretty sure he hung the moon. For as long as I can remember, Michael made me feel like I belonged. He didn't make me feel like he was just placating his younger cousin. And I remember one afternoon in particular, we were fishing in a pond by my house. I made a random joke. I don't, to this day, even remember what I said, but Michael started laughing. He laughed so hard and so long that he had to stop fishing, take a step back, and catch his breath. And while I don't remember anything that I said, that feeling was indescribable. My older, cooler, smarter cousin thought that I was funny. The subtext for that I've come to learn later is that I was worthy and he valued me. Maya Angelou famously said, "People will forget what you said and they will forget what you did, but people will never forget the way you made them feel." I've never forgotten that afternoon, and again I say, you will need someone to lift you up. Number 2, you will need someone to tell you the truth. Now, this one's less comfortable. You need someone who will tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. Now, a quick word of advice for this one. Don't try to be brutally honest with people who you don't have trust built up with. Dr. Rose Franzblau once said, "Honesty without compassion and understanding is subtle hostility." But once you have established that trust, you need a person who will call you out. When I was 12 years old, I was a pretty decent baseball player, as most think they are, but I thought I was the next Babe Ruth, and apparently I was making sure everybody else knew that I thought that. My coach was one of my best friend's dads, as many were, and he'd known me my whole life. Sleepovers, field trips, the works. We had built trust. One day, right before the game, he pulled me aside and he said, "Barry, you are the best hitter on this team." And my 12-year-old ego swelled. I was ready for the praise. Then he hit me with the but. But you really need to stop talking about it. Just show them. I was crushed. I spent the whole game wondering what I did wrong, and I thought he was mad at me, and I replayed the line in my head for days, and I even complained to my parents, trying to get some affirmation that, he was in the wrong. But they helped me see that he was looking out for me. He wanted me to have a good relationship with my friends and teammates, and he knew my ego and my bragging was getting in the way. That was a hard truth, but you need someone to tell you the truth. And number 3, you need someone who will show up. Simon Sinek tells a cool story in his book, Leaders Eat Last, about a pilot, Captain Mike Drowley, who flew a very high-risk maneuver against advice he had received to protect troops on the ground. He didn't know those men personally, but he risked everything anyway. When asked why, he said, well, they would have done it for me. We should all be so lucky to find people who will show up for us even when it's not easy. Back in 2018, I was asked to give my very first big speech about the Savannah Bananas. We were only 3 years in, but we were making waves, and it was very different from what you see today. We were still playing baseball, there was no banana ball, and we were fighting and scrapping for every single ticket sold. I was invited to speak at the Georgia Dugout Club Coaches Convention, the biggest baseball convention in the state. I was terrified. A lot of baseball purists were gonna be there. Some of you are here today. I know you're hiding. I wanted them to understand so much that it was bigger than the game, and we weren't compromising the athletics. I prepared for weeks. I had videos, music, a speech that I was really proud of with actual data performed by students in Dr. Curtis Sproul's statistics class at Georgia Southern. I was, as they say, locked in. I was the final speaker of day 1 at 4:30 p.m. And the best part to me was that I found out the open bar was scheduled for 5 p.m., literally right outside of the conference hall. So I thought, perfect, everybody's gonna be ready for this open bar. They're gonna come, they're gonna listen to me, and then they're gonna go and we're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna go to the bar. I bet I get to meet a bunch of people. Well, the day started running late. One speaker was 5 minutes over, the next speaker was 8, and so on, until finally the organizer stood up. He didn't introduce me. Instead, he announced to the room of about 400 people, the bar is officially open. The room went from 400 to about 45, just like that. Thank goodness there's no open bar today. That I know of. My heart dropped. I was angry, embarrassed, defeated. I walked onto the stage and gave a very rushed, frustrated version of my speech. To add insult to injury, the videos didn't work. The music did not play. It was a bona fide disaster all the way around. But tucked away in those 45 people were some family, the owners of the Bananas, and my 2 best friends. And I didn't even know they were all coming. And at first I felt even more embarrassed because they had seen me fail. But over dinner and swapping hugs and stories, I realized that people don't show up to watch you succeed. They show up to support you for trying. You will need someone who shows up for you. But this is the secret sauce, okay? This is the thing that if you don't take anything else away today, I want you to take this. Before I wrap this up, I want to leave you with just this final thought. You will spend your life looking and finding these 3 people everywhere. People you expect, people you didn't expect. But the secret to happiness and success, as you define it, is that you need to be these people for others. None of us can be everything to everybody. It's impossible. But it is absolutely vital that you be something for someone as often as you can. Be someone who lifts others up. Be someone who tells your inner circle the hard truth. And be someone who shows up. Class of 2026, Georgia Southern faculty and staff and all of the support system here today, thank you for this honor. I wish you nothing but the very best. Hail Southern and go Pirates.
Barry, thank you so much for being with us here today and for sharing your journey with our graduates. Your path from student athlete to helping build one of Savannah's most recognized organizations reflects the value of taking risks, embracing change, and pursuing new ideas. I want to thank you for inspiring our graduates to think creatively and to approach their future with confidence and boldness. Again, thank you, Barry. Great job. Thanks. Now I'm pleased to introduce the university's provost and executive vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Avanandan Mukherjee, who will lead us through the remainder of today's ceremony.
Thank you, President Marrero, and good morning, graduates and guests. It's a privilege to be a part of today's celebration. At Georgia Southern, we are proud to support a strong and vibrant military-connected community that includes veterans, active duty members, members of the Guard and Reserve, and the families who serve alongside them. If you are among those graduates or guests who have served, are currently serving, or support a loved one in military service, we invite you to stand so we may recognize and thank you for your service, sacrifice, and commitment. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Let us now begin by recognizing a distinguished group of faculty members who are retiring this year and who have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia's Board of Regents. Their names and accomplishments are listed in your program, beginning on page 49. Please join me in expressing your deepest appreciation for their contributions to Georgia Southern and to generations of our students. As we prepare to present our bachelor's and associate's degree candidates, I would like to begin by celebrating a few exceptional groups among today's graduates. Graduates who have earned academic honors are distinguished by outstanding academic achievement over the course of their studies. Their grade point averages reflect a sustained commitment to excellence. Will the candidates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Will the candidates graduating magna cum laude please stand? And will the candidates graduating cum laude please stand? Congratulations to you all. Thank you. Candidates, please be seated. We are also proud to recognize graduates from Georgia Southern's prestigious Honors College. I'm pleased to invite Dr. Stephen Engel, Dean of the Honors College, to lead this special recognition.
Honors College students have distinguished themselves through exceptional academic achievement, honors coursework, experiential learning, and scholarly engagement throughout their time at Georgia Southern. Those graduating as Honors College Scholars with distinction have further distinguished themselves through completion of a research-focused pathway. And among these graduates are our Goyle Scholars, students who've earned the highly competitive full-ride Goyle Scholarship. Will all Honors College graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you, candidates. Please be seated.
We will now begin the presentation of undergraduate degree candidates. Each college will be introduced individually by its dean, and once all colleges have been recognized, the president will confer the degrees. First up today is the Jinping Su College of Public Health.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Stuart Tetters, Dean of the Jinping Su College of Public Health. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Jinping Su College of Public Health presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Naveen Ritchie, Dean of the Parker College of Business. Will the candidates and future business leaders earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Parker College of Business presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I am Dr. Mika Williams Johnson, Associate Dean of the College of Education. Will the candidates and Soaring Eagle educators earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Education presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I am Dr. Rami Haddad, Dean of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand and make it heard? Mr. President, the faculty of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degrees for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Michael Huggins, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics. Candidates, let's show them how it's done. Please rise loudly. Come on. Thank you. Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Science and Mathematics presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Jeff P. Garland, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities. Well now, will the most creative candidates at the university please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Arts and Humanities presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated. Uh-oh. You got it?
Good morning. I am Dr. Ryan Schroeder, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Will the world-changing candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Scott Gordon, Dean of the Waters College of Health Professions. Will the spectacular, life-saving candidates from the Earning degrees from the college, please stand. Mr. President, the faculty of the Waters College of Health Professions presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Life-saving. That was good. I like that. I like that. All right, before I say the words of conferral, a couple things I want to practice with you real quick, because we've got you, we want you to celebrate here, but we want to hear every single name that is spoken as you come up. So I'm a musician, so we are going to rehearse. Are you all ready? All right. So I'm going to say a name, and you're going to get 2 seconds to scream however you scream, all right? To salute and celebrate your graduate, and then I'm going to cut you off so you feel how fast that is, so we can hear every name. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Barry Aldridge. See? We can all participate. Excellent. I ask now that the candidates for undergraduate degree please rise. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. Now I'm going to ask the first row of graduates to come forward. I'm going to do a quick tutorial. You ready? All right. When you come forward up here, you are going to hold your degree cover in your left hand. You're going to have your phone for the reader in the right hand, okay? You're going to hold it right like this. You're going to have the reader. Then you're going to take your phone. Don't try to put it in the pocket because it'll slip out of the pocket. Don't try to lift up your gown and put it in your pocket here either. Put it right in your left hand behind and hold it. Then you can shake my hand. We'll take a lovely picture right here, and you'll move across. You'll shake the hand of our provost, and then you'll have another picture down here. I ask now the ushers to bring the first row forward, and the rest of you may be seated until you are called up.
Jinping Su, College of Public Health.
Brianna Brown. Kayla Diane Howard, cum laude. Laura Esquivel.
Parker College of Business.
Summer Denise Linton. Allison Cochran. Sean Dayami Andrews. Ja'Cory Clemons Robinson. Brett Branestad Duzick. Reagan Patricia Waters. Christopher Robert Bunker.
Giselle Gobi Pereira, summa cum laude.
Benjamin Lewis Stolba. Emerson Grant Mitchell, cum laude. Matthew Joseph Ristuchaya. Gloria Adalgela Corniel, magna cum laude. Jaleel Jared Smith. Carolina M. Sosa. Linnea Elizabeth Romano, magna cum laude. Jessica Paula Espinosa, magna cum laude. Adaryl Montez Ricketson, Jr. Noah Carson White. Francisco Molina. Ryan Villeneuve-Schonberg, summa cum laude. Carly Shea McHugh, magna cum laude. Jennifer Nicole Gonser. Katie Faith Gemza.
College of Education. Imogene Loretta Messam, magna cum laude. Kimberly Denise Parker, magna cum laude. Faith Rosa Booker. Emily Nicole Scarborough. Lauren Rebecca Richardson. Claire Madeline Garman. Logan Matthew Ellis, cum laude. Alyssa Raquel Giron Molina, summa cum laude. Lily Karis Melville, magna cum laude. Ansley Morgan Leitner. Yola Breeze Mitchell, summa cum laude. Julia Lynn Deal. Nandi A. Bithay, cum laude. Rakaya Marie West, cum laude. Xaviana Brown. Laura Victoria Cabral, magna cum laude. Laura Grace Martin. Nestor Alonso Barajas Ruiz, summa cum laude. Susanna M. Wright. Jennifer Elaine Cooper. Latoya Wright Wilson, cum laude. Alan E. Paulson, College of Engineering and Computing.
Philippe Azer, magna cum laude. James Matthew Mixon. Vincent Gianfranco Marsan. Tuan Min Hoang. John Isaac Durham. Josue Cordero Efre, magna cum laude. Devin Bass. Alejandro Jose Giron Molina. Nicholas Paul Alexander Webster. Andrew Ryan Medlin, cum laude. Alexander J. Ospiazu, magna cum laude. Troy Glenn Johns. Authentic Tidrea Sims. Paul J. Smith. Kevin Lee McElrath. Anthony Rios. Sarah Ha Mai Thak. Julian Reyna. Jae Hong Kim, cum laude. Chukwukelum Williams Okoye. Javier Gabriel Williams. Bao Kwok Pham, magna cum laude. Windy Win Pham, cum laude. Maisi Shun Mai Tran. Gavin Nathaniel Mendez. Michael Leonard Woodcock, magna cum laude. Kaylee B. Mailer, magna cum laude. Brent William Shepard.
Khadija Sese. Leslie Melinda Zatino Alas. College of Science and Mathematics.
Sofia Castillo Gomez. Katie Wynn, magna cum laude. Kayla Elise Barnes, magna cum laude. Van Evans, cum laude. Kiara P. Brown, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Alexander S. Gallerani. Braden Cheyenne Bailey, cum laude. Aurora Areli de Hoyos Diaz. Caitlin McKenna Saylor. Nicholas Donald Wells, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Chloe Zettler Robertson, magna cum laude. Kanisha Raikisha Scott. Selena Jones. Jasmine Ariana Dixon. Avery Camille Tyre, cum laude. Tariq Z. Mo. Atenea Caldera. Mackenzie F. Brabham. Megan Emily Smith. Obaida Kayyum. Alan Victor Maldonado, cum laude. Brendan Ayuche Moon, summa cum laude. Brandon Michael Culberson. Colby Aiden Whited. Jonathan Thomas Altman, magna cum laude. Jakaila S. Nesbitt. Amanda Rose Anderson. Jolie Mallory Callio. Haley Chen, Honors College Scholar. Ileana Lorena Fernandez. Caroline Brown, summa cum laude. Ree Gonzalez. Ariana Poirier, cum laude. Madison Gianna Rankin.
College of Arts and Humanities.
Olivia Kathleen Forrest, magna cum laude. Tyron Mays. Brinkley Easton Clark. Julianne Wynn Pham. Margaret Catherine Odell. Rachel Faye Riles. Robert J. Barron, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar.
Rainisha Rosalind Michelle Smith.
Kristen Beckworth. Cadiel Jose Rosario Pizarro, Honors College Scholar. Christopher Dale Johnson. Zachary Lee McCrory. Jayla Kanesha Johnson. Noah Scott Howard. Janelle Peter Gay Drummonds. Ariana Williams. Elizabeth Mia Jones, magna cum laude. Laura Mae Zeitz, cum laude. Boaz H. Anderson, magna cum laude. Elora Lee Emerson. Sydney Paige DeRoya. McKenna Brooke Winbon.
Tamia Monet Walker.
Larissa Akemi Alvarenga Mori. Sherry Lynette Butler. Kirsten Jade Upperman, magna cum laude. Alan Collins Arkwright. Evan Pearson, cum laude. Soraya Amani Monet Jenkins. Cameron Grace Clark. Caitlin R. Swagger. Ainsley Elizabeth Teese. Chanel Nicole Bryan. Abigail Grace Blunda. Anaya T. Gaither, summa cum laude. And Chriso D. White II. Cameron Gabriel Sapak. Maria del Carmen Garcia Martinez, summa cum laude. Leslie Samaniego, magna cum laude. Lauren Wingy. Chantel Avaloy Thompson. Leah Polite. Tristan Harrison Sanchez, magna cum laude. John Lakin Crawford. Emily Elizabeth Hunter. Simone K. Graybill, magna cum laude. Amaya Bell Bacon. Zoe Apani Pride, magna cum laude. Madeline Grace Turner, cum laude. Jaden Noel Howson, cum laude. Jackson Vincent Bosch. Ricky Damone Hunley Jr. Deanna Lee Andrews. Amaria Jacora Bennett.
College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, Jacob Ryan Smith. Georgia Sage Ginn. Angelique Sabrina Annette Atkins. Claybert Perez. Chandler Nickel Brundage, magna cum laude. Abigail J. Bird. Taylor Gruel. Lindsay Jacqueline Villeda. Broderick Shane Corley. Amanda Aquaviva. Ashley Emily Shanqual Robinson. Nicole Michaela Malinowski, cum laude. Abigail Rose Hall. Peyton Joyner, magna cum laude. Lena Diana Rogers. Andrew Ortiz Dudley, magna cum laude. Devorier Marquez Hall. Tamia Ranika Chancellor. Nidrima Letitia Edwards. Imani Arisa Cummings. Lourdes Angeli Michelle Millian, cum laude. Jessica Hansen. Haley M. Holly. Holly Renee Webb, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Ariana Deerstein. Rebecca Joanna Gall. Mira Ben Ajit Kumar Patel, summa cum laude. Christopher Alexander, magna cum laude. Carly Catherine Miley, magna cum laude. Quajana Jakaya Monet or Clark, magna cum laude. Madison H. Ballinger, summa cum laude. Charlene Ray. Alexandra Rose Morales. Brittany Danielle Floyd. Joseph Smith. Michael Jaron Javier Johnson. Nicole A. Lomonico. Emma Elizabeth Saunders. Marquisia Ayana Scott. Luis Miguel Efrain Santiago. Carter Hutton. Raja Chantel Smith. Hannah Ruth Nowicki. Shannon Christine Curtis. Zachary R. Hall. Adrian Haywood. Ivy Torres. Pamela Abena Kaplivi, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Olivia Hughes, cum laude. Sharana Shanice Ray. Shania Michelle White. Danielle Davis. Abigail Lee Wisman. Amy Chakudis, cum laude.
Abigail Grace Blunda.
Nikina Ikiona Bigum. Kamari Shelton Williams. Cadence Olivia Graham. Michaela Antoinette Sullivan. Tanasia Renaya Campbell, magna cum laude. Danielle Dumadag. Daniel Smith, magna cum laude. Maddie Lane Lenoir, cum laude. Kayla Ann Clark. Thomas Randall Mallard. Mackenzie S. Monterozzo, cum laude. Wiesnerly Tucker, magna cum laude. Ariel Marie Gray. Brian Joseph Tomiko. Waters College of Health Professions. Savannah Elizabeth Margarita Nelson, cum laude. Noah David Borba. Jenny Garber. Naomi Ava Matre, magna cum laude. Cameron Pearl Kozlowski, cum laude. Anna Westbrook. Nadia Bush. Alexandra Taylor Deaton. Emily Evelyn Simpson. Amarachi Igwe. Caleb Quinnell. Jasmine Simone Eldridge. Savannah Imani Lawrence. Ansley Ryan Vickers, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Lauren B. Natalie, summa cum laude. Mary Grace Elizabeth Westbrook, cum laude. Emma Catherine Hartley, cum laude. Michaela Ward Wilson, cum laude.
Teresa Trumon Pham, cum laude.
Reagan Richards, summa cum laude. Grayson Larissa Hunt. Caitlin Ann Peck, summa cum laude. Madison Roxy Prince. Sasha Monet Simpson. Michaela Brooke Pretty, summa cum laude. Trinity Deasia Collins. Joshua Grantham, cum laude. Anna Ayers, magna cum laude. Trinity Page Heindel, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Rose Torres, magna cum laude. Victoria Jasmine Morton Mijares. Chloe A. Hickman. Jessa Pilar Self. Faith V. Brown, cum laude. Raven Mahaffey, cum laude. Nayana Michaela Bayis Robinson. Amber Pele White, magna cum laude. Sabrina Alexis Messer. Leonard Bernard Russell, magna cum laude. Emma Marie Cruz. Madison Ansley Smith. Adam Markham Wentz, cum laude. Jesus Persona Sungjong Song. Courtney Sky Higginbotham, cum laude. Shanice Chantel Patterson. Andrielle D'Angela Smith. magna cum laude. Jada Janice Johnson. Kennedy Addison Bryce. Bobby Sue Garcia. Justin Dakota White. Riley Anderson Upton. Quan Nop Wynn. Cody James Rice. Jaden Moore. Aaron Kavika Leonardo Crambert. Toby Lee McIntyre. Riley Jean Napier. Samantha J. Aiello. Sequoia Joseph. Tatiana Marie Peterson. Luciana Teresa Cradle, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Reese Wagner, magna cum laude. Olivia Newton Ortiz, magna cum laude. Daryl S. Demarest, magna cum laude. Nicholas Everhard. Brandon Cowley. Emily Ann Ruger Lewis. Marissa Costello, summa cum laude. Litzy Ciclari Rosales Garcia. Sanaya Deshawn Derrico, cum laude. J. Lynn Cecile Rennie. Reagan Nagel, magna cum laude. Kayla Jade Ryan. Kaysen Walker Akins, cum laude. Sami Chiehimba, cum laude. Rachelyn Queen Trinity Boss, magna cum laude. Alistair Lotwinski, cum laude. Emily Abigail Foskey, magna cum laude. Grace C. Leboehi. Antonia Maria Mavrophilippos, cum laude. Kelsey Michaela Atkins. Jamie Lynn Azar. Kaylee Rose Clary. Maria Elena Ortega, cum laude. Amaris Elizabeth Taylor. Raven Nakayo Wilson. Jalacia Hughes. Aaron Royce Kitchen. Kanaya Brianna Blake. Gerald Nika Renee Best. Madison Patana Jakjahar. Naomi Nicole Pletcher. Leslie Angela Humeyer. Sayura Hickey, cum laude. Amia Siana Phillips, cum laude. Sherilyn Williams, summa cum laude. Malaya Grace Spielberger, cum laude. Courtney Nicole Beard. Rachel Beltran Fernandez. Claire Olivia Lee, summa cum laude. Talia Floriana Glenn. Camille Alexis Lobato, cum laude. Ariana Diaz, summa cum laude. Megan Pearl Blanchard, cum laude. Brooke Ann Wolfanger, magna cum laude. Catherine Anna Baxley. Bella K. Tatum. Jeff Louie. Michaela Jade Gifford. Blanca Maria Briseno. Taylor Day Clark. Holly Alika Giles, cum laude. Emily Brianna Paget. Alyssa Morgan Wood. Haley Jaden Metz, cum laude. Mackenzie Paulette Taliaferro, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Faith Rose Smith. Courtney Lee Marin, summa cum laude. Sophia Zen. Emma Grace DeMott. Maynara Fulton. Janaya Marshall Rouse. Taya M. Bly.
I just want to commend you for mighty diploma cover and phone work. Excellent job, everybody. Great job. Excellent. This concludes the formal confer of degrees. In just a moment, I will ask you to rise for the singing of our alma mater, followed by the recessional. But first, graduates, please listen up. There is one final tradition. It is now your privilege to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left, signifying your official status as graduates of Georgia Southern University. Family and friends, it is my great honor to present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations. Now please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, which will be followed by the recessional of the stage party and faculty. Today's alma mater will be led by Elizabeth Jones, who sang so beautifully earlier. Graduates and guests, following the recessional, we ask that you exit the arena in orderly fashion and reunite with your families outside of the arena. Elizabeth, lead us in the alma mater.